Yo, what's up? Welcome back to Alpha Central. I'm your host, Jack, and today we're taking a look at women getting rejected. But let's jump right in, right after you subscribe, of course. Disclaimer, this video was made for strictly comedic/artistic purposes. No offense is intended towards any individual featured in this video.
So what's your requirement for, like, your ideal man?
Has to be taller than me. I'm 5'7".
How would you feel if a guy said he has a weight requirement?
I think that's disrespectful. I think that shouldn't be a thing.
It's crazy how it's only disrespectful when men have standards.
Do you guys think height matters in a guy?
Yes.
Weight matters. Step on the scale.
No, I'm fat.
Huh?
Like, weight shows differently. He's trying to body shame girls. Weight can be distributed differently and shown differently. How much do you think I weigh?
Probably too big.
You're short.
It's wild they talk about body shaming and still can't see the double standard.
How much does a guy gotta make to be with you?
He gotta make a lot to provide for me.
How much do you make? Me?
See, now you asking too much.
I guess it makes sense that it's always the broke and struggling women who expect to date a rich man.
What are your guys' costume tonight?
I'm Belle from Beauty and the Beast.
I don't know.
Mermaid. Rapunzel.
Please.
It's just sad that this is what Halloween has devolved into.
Party with my ex-boyfriend and my current boyfriend together.
Both of them.
Yeah. But they're friends now, so I guess it's okay.
So they're okay.
They're best friends now.
So you have two boyfriends?
No.
No, just friends.
No.
Okay, no.
Don't call me like that.
I didn't call you a said you were guys at the same time.
No. How many more questions?
He didn't call her a 304 to her face, but she pretty much spelled it out for him.
I have this tattoo on my rib cage that says 1 + 1 = 11.
Yes. Oh, my parents say that all the time.
Yeah, do they?
My parents say 1 + 1 is not 2,
two.
Karen. It's 11.
This girl math is just going rampant.
I'm just into masculine guys, and your earrings are kind of feminine, so yeah.
All right. Okay. And is she typically somebody your type?
Yes, but the tattoo here throws me off. Yeah.
He can always take the earrings off, but I'm afraid you can't say the same for that chest tattoo. I thought women like these were all about the attention. Looks like she should have paid more attention to the car.
Now imagine getting signed as an athlete. Signing a contract that has a clause saying, I won't Photoshop my photos, and that very day, posting an edited picture. Gia Marie! You're off the team and welcome to the show. This is Gia Marie, and before she took her profile down, she had about 160,000 followers on TikTok. She posted pictures like this all the time that, if you zoomed in, were pretty clearly edited. She also has a small private Instagram account, and well, this is the profile photo, which is also clearly edited. So this is just one of the many photos that she edited, but as you can see right here, the sink was drawn out, the mirror is wider, and it's because she made her waist smaller on just this one particular photo, and it just gets stranger the more you look at it. When I was speaking to her and gave her a chance to come clean, I said, hey, like, I don't want to put you on my page, like, you know who I am, why are you trying to lie about this? And she kind of freaked out at me. She ends up blocking me after I remove her from the team, and then the company, Hummus Fit, gets this DM. This is from her husband, apparently. This manager is harassing one of your ambassadors, and that appears to be my wife, which is just a weird thing to say. You know it's your wife. He's harassing her about her body, and this is a serious situation because it involves her body. No, buddy, I'm not harassing her. I'm upholding rules for a contract that she signed. And he then said that he would sue me if I did this video. Well, buddy, here's the video. Your wife edits all of her photos. She knowingly signed a contract saying she wouldn't edit her photos. Now she's done it. Now it's...
If she signed the contract and then blatantly broke the rules, how can she still play the victim?
My friend Paul Benjamin, he has a very interesting trick. To figure out roughly what a woman's body count is you ask her what would be an unacceptably high body count for a man to have, and whatever number she gives you, hers is probably just below that.
Imagine you ask this to a woman you're interested in and she says something like 150.
After 4 failed marriages, J-Lo said the problem isn't her. It's the men. It's not that she finds herself unlovable, but the men she chose to love her were incapable. But unfortunately for her, her ex-husband, her first husband, is pulling her cord like, I know that ain't who I think it is. They gave me all of it, every time. All the rings, all the things I could ever want. The house, the rings, the marriage, all of it. Still, it wasn't enough, Howard pointed out. No, men gotta stick up for men. Added, but they didn't love you. Then she added, they didn't. And I didn't love myself. Owani is her first husband. They were married from 1997 to 1998. Despite their breakup being years ago, he always pops in every now and again to let her know that, baby, you broke my heart and I'm not gonna let you live it down. Taken to Instagram, he wrote, this is in reference about the recent interview on the Howard Stern show, where my ex-wife, Jennifer Lopez, aka J-Lo, said that she never been loved or capable. Stop putting us down. Stop putting me down. Your victim card. The problem, it's not us, not me. The problem, it's you. You the one who couldn't keep it in your pants. You've been loved a few times. You've been married 4 times and have had countless relationships in between.
After 4 divorces, how dumb or ignorant does she have to be to not realize that she's the problem?
Name a guy who's a 10.
Gary Brecka.
Mark Wahlberg.
Young Will Smith.
I don't know his name.
Who?
Dude.
Tristan
Who?
from Gilmore Girls. Michael B. Jordan, Patrick Dempsey, and
Dempsey.
Jason Momoa.
And then another one,
Question.
Adam Sandler is a 10 in my eyes
Love it.
also.
Question for you. All the guys who are 10s who you just listed, since you're a 10, they're 10, could you get him?
Could I get Adam Sandler? Perhaps.
Okay.
Mark Wahlberg, I like to think yes.
Okay, I'm thinking about Will Smith right now. If he was the same age as me, yeah, I think I could bag that.
I don't think so because I'm not his 10. I'm
I'd take
not
it back.
his
Okay,
10.
Jason Momoa. Can you land Jason Momoa?
Oh, dude, young Jason Momoa?
Well, yeah, you think he's hot, but can you land him?
Yeah, I totally could. Same with Patrick Dempsey and most definitely Michael B. Jordan. If I was ever in a room with Michael B. Jordan, oh my God, I'm flirting my off. I love Michael B. Jordan.
Oh, boy.
You really don't understand.
All right.
At best, they might be able to get one night out of them, but they'd never get a ring.
Hey yo, Sims turn women into narcissists. Social media created a pandemic called simping, treating women like royalty simply because they look good. It's caused many women to turn into narcissists. When many men make women feel like they are above them, these women start to view everyone else as beneath them. The power of being sought after changes their perspective on the world. It's what will happen to almost anyone who receives money, gifts, or a lifestyle for simply existing. They basically feel like a celebrity because simps treat them like one. All this does is feed their ego and make them feel like they could do nothing wrong. Even if they are the problem in their relationships, they are quick to leave. All the simps make them feel like they have tons of options, even if they're low quality. Narcissism causes people to have no respect for others. They lack empathy, feel entitled to getting what they want, have low genuine desire to be with people, and dehumanize them. Simping is such a problem that when there are men who don't do so, it confuses some women. It has become so normalized for them that they think there's something wrong with the man. They get upset or angry. They're like, where's my bare minimum treatment? When this man just has respect for himself. Narcissism is what happens when shallow praise makes people stop caring about character. When they are rewarded for their outer shell instead of their inner one. It makes people devalue important qualities like respect. Qualities that keep relationships healthy. Don't be a simp, guys.
Men need to take some accountability for this. This simping epidemic completely warped women's brain in the dating game.
Because you only came back for my items, and that was weird. Like,
Yo, items?
The car.
You gotta have a car.
Where your car? Exactly, that's what I'm talking about. And
So
you
we
was
can't
talking.
go get nothing
And
to
you was
eat.
talking about
Why
my
you
9 to
insulting
5.
me? Did I insult you?
Nah, I just.
Why you insulting me?
I'm not insulting you.
So why
You
we can't go
insulted.
eat?
You insulted my work, so therefore I'm good. I appreciate it though. It was nice talking to you. What was your name again?
Don't worry about it.
Okay. Have a good day.
She's not looking for love, she's looking for leather seats.
You believe that women were oppressed back when they were expected to be traditional, back before feminism?
Yes.
If so, how are men not oppressed by holding them to a traditional standard today?
They are oppressed.
Why is our society not acknowledging that?
I feel like men are not speaking up for themselves. I feel like women fought for where they're at now, and men stay quiet.
Is it possible that men stay quiet or aren't heard because they are oppressed?
Yes, absolutely.
So how are men supposed to be able to be heard if we're told that real men don't complain?
I feel like the same way a woman spoke up. If women stay quiet about they should be feminine, they should cook, they should clean, stay home with the kids. If women stay quiet, there wouldn't be a change now today. They wouldn't have the option. It wouldn't be okay to be who they want to be today. So I feel like if men spoke up, it slowly but surely, it's not an overnight thing. It'll become, a change will happen.
And the way things are going, that change will be the collapse of civilization.
And black men love teaching their son how to play football and basketball. Teach that little boy how to build a house. Teach that little boy how to build a house.
Sure, soon as you teach your daughters how to cook and clean.
Women like this are all about acting traditional, right up until it applies to them.
Sorry.
Tell me you don't love me anymore because you know I didn't speak to you. I'm
sorry.
It's very accurate, but I don't see any gaslighting, manipulation, or playing the victim in the drawing.
And I don't even think it's your fault. I don't think that women really do a lot of their own thinking, especially at your age. Television and propaganda do a lot of thinking for you. Why do you think the things that you think?
Because that's my choice.
It's your choice. Why do you think you want to be a career woman?
Setting plans.
Okay, I know, but let's just say you have two binary options, neither of which you've experienced. You haven't experienced monetary success being in the workforce, and you haven't experienced being a family person. So all you know about those two things are either secondhand experience seeing other people do it, or just what other people, including media, tell you about it. So when I say, why do you think what you think, what guides these preferences?
Well, like, for one reason, I don't want kids because, like, I'm just too selfish for that, and I want my own stuff, and I don't want to be paying for somebody else, you know, and I don't have the patience to take care of a kid.
Who's going to take care of you when you're 95 years old? You just want to die alone in a nursing home?
Well, I'll have a husband.
What if he dies first, which is more
Then I
likely,
die.
actually? And then when you're dead, then what? Everything about you that ever just goes away?
Why would I want my money to go to somebody else?
I really don't believe that the best thing for you is just to, like, not need a man, not have children.
I do need a man. Like,
Okay,
so
and what if the man wants you to have children? Are you going to listen to him?
No.
You're just going to do whatever you want? What does he get out of it?
Nothing.
Well, at least she's admitting to it. Modern women demand the world out of men and often give nothing in return.
Ask a woman what she wants from a man and she'll give you a thesaurus, a list, an encyclopedia. Ask what she brings to the table, you can't even write it on the back of a stamp.
Kevin Samuels really was the GOAT, wasn't he?
You can't just make it easy? Why do you have to be so difficult? Why do you have to be so difficult?
You just want to make it easy for you.
I'm not. It can be easy for everybody. You just want to make my life miserable because you have this persona in your head, thinking that I'm cheating on somebody. And if I am, I would like to see proof. Because there's nothing. There's nothing. There's nothing. And that's what's funny. I'm not intimidated by you anymore. I'm not scared by you. There's nothing that you can do to intimidate me. Nothing. You think that you can just ignore me when I'm trying to talk to you about Huh? I'm not afraid of you. I'm sick of you always trying to intimidate me. I'm not afraid of you. I'm not afraid of you.
Hey, I'm Officer Moran. What's going on with your husband?
I mean, I'm sure you know his side of the story. It's
and I want to get yours. So
yeah, it's probably true.
Okay.
What he said.
What do you think he told me? Like, I'm just trying to get your side, okay?
We've been going through this for 3 years.
Yeah,
it's
it
just
sounds
not,
like it's
it
over
hasn't
time.
gone this far. I don't know. I'm sure he told you everything. He's really good at building cases against me. He's a
Okay.
very smart man.
Okay, so what from your perspective, what happened?
He knows how to push me past my limits and manipulate me to the point to where I finally break, and then he does stuff like this.
It's disgusting how she didn't even show a drop of accountability before going straight to manipulation, tears, and playing the victim.
So I came up for advice about my boyfriend and I don't know, it's just been kind of toxic.
How long after you met him did y'all start getting intimate?
Probably like 3 months, maybe. But we lived together. Did I say that?
Your parents were not married?
My parents, no, they weren't married, but my grandparents were. So that was like my only.
Did you ever figure out why your parents didn't get married?
Oh yeah, long time ago. I figured that out a long time ago. They have a lot of stuff going on. I'll say
Toxic?
That. Yeah. Basically.
Okay, so look at what you're doing. You're repeating it.
No, don't say that.
So what are you gonna do right now if you get pregnant?
Oh, you're not gonna like what I say about that. You're religious. You're not gonna like that.
You gonna delete the baby?
I don't know what I would do, but sometimes you don't know what you would do.
No, just say you know what you would do. What would you do if you got pregnant right now?
Honestly, I probably would not keep that baby.
Okay, I figured.
I probably wouldn't.
If you don't want to repeat what your parents did, then you got to do something drastically different than what they did. Think about what could happen. The worst case scenario, you can end up getting pregnant, and you guys can have a very bad toxic breakup right after you get pregnant.
Ooh.
You're not gonna get married. You don't want to become religious. Then don't be having relations.
Wait, that's my only options?
Yeah.
That's wild.
Imagine laughing at the idea of deleting your own baby and still having the audacity to call someone toxic. This is just disgusting.
My sister, the one I told you guys about last week, she got married at 17, and I do think she felt like she hadn't lived those years. You know, she hadn't gone to parties, she hadn't had that fun, she hadn't, and then she made up for it in life. She got divorced.
Okay. Wait a minute, your sister regretted not getting run through in her early 20s, so later she got divorced to make up for it by finally getting run through. Sounds like modern women empowerment.
If that's actually what they believe empowerment is, these ladies got sold a huge lie.
It's talking about Bonnie Blue and her petting zoo, but what about the 10,000 men who signed up to participate? The world isn't full of Bonnie Blues. It's full of men who signed up to do whatever they want to a woman tied up in a glass box. You could say that she's normalizing violence, which is true. She's inviting men to do things to her that so many women have experienced against their will. But she's also shining a light on just how many men don't see anything wrong with this behavior.
Trying to convince yourself that Bonnie Blue is doing some sort of feminist message by her grotesque shenanigans is hilarious. It's delusional, actually. You guys will do anything to not hold women accountable, right? You know Bonnie Blue has made it very clear that she doesn't give a about women. She doesn't care about us at all. She's doing this all for money and pleasure. And instead of being over here and being like, wow, maybe 2 wrongs don't make You're like, nope, she's empowering. She's doing it to show what's wrong with men in the world. No, she's trying to have her Hello Kitty stuffed with 10,000 sausages for money. Like, you will do anything at this point to shift the focus away from women and put it all on men, right? Are there disgusting men in this world? Absolutely, there are. There are a hell of a lot of disgusting women too, which we don't really want to talk about because then we wouldn't look perfect anymore and we couldn't demonize all men.
No one in their right mind can defend Bonnie Blue. She's literally doing the opposite of empowering women. It should never have to come to this, and just proves that there's too many proud gold diggers out there.
To get to the island, the women have no choice but to swim to the shore in the clothes they're wearing.
With no dry clothes and no flag. It's gonna take hours.
Got 0 sleep last night. We stayed up the entire night. And we haven't had fire because it rained and put it out. So now we haven't eaten.
Bring these ladies back to civilization, and in a couple months they'll proudly tell you they don't need no man.
Oh my God, what is that?
The The fact that there's a secondhand market for these outfits is just scary.
My father refused to take me back after I told him I want to leave my marriage, and here are 3 reasons why. He said that I chose the partner, nobody chose it for me, it was never arranged marriage, and I convinced my entire family to accept him, even when they all wanted nothing to do with him. So I gotta go back, rethink why I convinced everybody that I wanted to marry this person, and stick to that. The second reason was because he said that marriage is not built on feelings. Feelings comes and feelings go. Marriage is built on duties, responsibility, and honoring your vows. You said you're gonna stick through thickness and thin, good times and in bad, and these are the times you gotta stick together. So long as you stick to committing to your duties and responsibility, a wife has a duty over her husband, and a husband has duties over her wives. So long as you're both honoring that and treating each other with the bare minimum kindness, that's all that it takes to maintain marriage. Eventually, when those are honored, love will come eventually, because love is like a sea. There are waves up and down, they come and go. And the last reason is because marriage is basically purposed to build a family unit. It's not for any other reason but that. And no matter what level of success you do reach, Saida, no satisfaction will give you as much joy and happiness as seeing your family still reunited after all those years. Although my dad invested so much money in me so that I can be the first one in my family to get higher education and come back to rebuild his business so that we can regrow the family wealth, he was willing to settle for this. Because deep down he knows that no satisfaction in the world can ever bring me as much joy as seeing my family intact. And that was the day that I knew my father really, really loves me.
More than tough love, that was real love from her father. Hopefully that was a wake-up call and she stops acting like her actions don't have consequences.
Близко не подходи. Близко не подходи. Я тебя еще раз предупреждаю, сделаешь шаг, я тебя залью перцовым баллоном. Залью перцовым баллоном.
I really don't know what people expect in these situations. Just listen and step back.
What I'm looking for in a man as a 29-year-old woman who is a single mom, of course I want someone respectful, kind, smart, someone that believes in God. I would prefer not to date somebody in the industry, whether it's like a food server, a bartender, any of that. I just don't want that for my life. I don't want to be stuck in Vegas forever. I would prefer somebody that has hair on their head. Somebody that has a good set of hair. Somebody that is good with kids, that likes kids, because I'm a mom. So if you do not like kids, we're not gonna work. If you don't understand the work that goes into being a mom with kids, then we're not gonna work. I fear men just think like they're animals and we can just lock them up in their room and just, you know, like hang out, but that's not how it works, okay? So that's important. You need to have a car. And I used to say like I would prefer that they had a house, but they don't necessarily have to have a house, but you have to have something, like be able to provide for yourself, a place to live, you know? If you're living with mom and dad, it's not gonna work. I love teeth, somebody that has a nice smile. I love that. Somebody that cares about their health and fitness and that loves to work out and do that sort of thing. I like to take care of myself. I would prefer somebody that is 5'11" or taller. Maybe that's shallow, I don't know. My husband was 5'11", so I would like for it to be the same or taller. You need to have a job. If you don't have a job, don't even talk to me. I will not date somebody that has to go out all the time. If you are constantly out partying or feel the need to do that, no. I think I already said this, but somebody that believes in God, I have to be with somebody that knows he's real, that is God-fearing, because I will not be the one to try and convince you that God is real.
So you want all of this, but what exactly are you bringing to the table? Because right now, all it seems like is damaged goods. You guys have made it to the end of the video. Make sure to like and subscribe if you want to see more videos just like this. And remember, according to YouTube, the best way to help the channel in the algorithm is to watch one of my videos right after this video. So if you like this video, you might as well watch another one. Till next time.